Welcome to tonight's watch. This is a movie review podcast I do with my siblings. My name is Mark. We have Matt here,
Hi.
Luke,
Hello?
and Kelly's here also. Um, Today we're doing The Bad Guys from 2022, leading into The Bad Guys 2 next week. The Bad Guys had a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. It was written by Ethan Coen and directed by Pierre Perifel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right at all. Luke, Mr.
Yeah,
Research
man.
can you look up the Rotten Tomatoes? I forgot to. The Rotten Tomatoes both scores.
Oh, I can look that up. I'm the research guy.
It's definitely in the 80s for critics, I believe.
I believe it was 88 is what I saw before we
Or was
turned it
that
on.
the second one?
So, no, that was this one, pretty sure, with a 93 audience.
Dang. Okay, 93 audience, 88 critics, you said?
Let me double check that. Yep, 88% tomato meter.
Okay. Well, that's what
Because
this
it's a great
review
movie.
is. We are gonna give our initial thoughts spoiler free, and then we will go through the plot. We always start with Luke. Luke, what do you think about this movie?
Best movie of all time. The Bad Guys blew my socks off. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I actually really liked it. Yeah, there's nothing more to say. I think it's a good movie.
Matt?
Yeah, when I sat down, I was prepared to watch the best movie ever made, and you know what?
And it was.
It lived up to it. No, it is a good movie, and I think Sam Rockwell should do more voice acting. Those are my
Yeah, that
initial
was good.
thoughts.
Yes.
Kelly?
I love this movie. I thought it was great. I don't think there's any reason to dislike this movie. It gets the job done. It's not like it's the most original movie, but it's a classic. Some may say it's timeless.
It's timeless.
Some may say
Yeah, I
it's the
would say
best version of this that's ever been made. Some may say that,
I would say that.
and I
would
may
say
be
that.
one of those people. I thought it was great. I thought it was really funny.
Uh-oh. You paused. Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Thought it was great.
We can go back to her once she comes back. Me, I promise I'm not just doing this to fuck with you, Luke. I promise. I'm gonna give
You didn't like it because you didn't watch it with me. You watched it by yourself.
No.
Like a loser.
No. I liked it. I didn't love it though. I thought it was okay. And that's not
'Cause
just
you watched
me.
it by
That's just
yourself
not.
like a
That's not just me saying that to get under Luke's skin. I just thought it was fine. I thought it was like serviceable. I would watch it again, but I wasn't one that I'm like dying to turn on again. For me, it's in the Dreamworks realm.
Yeah.
On a scale of
It is DreamWorks.
on a scale of Shrek
Oh,
2 to Turbo, it's more towards Turbo for me than it is Shrek 2.
Hey,
But I like Turbo.
Wait,
but no, listen,
wait, you're
listen,
hating on
listen,
Turbo
listen,
now?
listen,
What is wrong with
Let
you?
me finish my thought. I like
Oh my
Turbo.
God. Oh.
I like Turbo. But Turbo's on
That's the bottom of your scale?
No, listen, like I didn't say it was the bottom. I'm saying on the scale to Shrek from Shrek 2 to Turbo. I didn't say there's nothing underneath that.
what would be underneath Turbo?
What would be underneath Turbo?
Name some DreamWorks movies.
Shrek 2, Shrek the Third,
Shrek 3,
Shrek
Shrek
Forever.
4.
Wow. Wait,
How to Train Your Dragon.
Well, those are all
Yeah.
top.
Yeah. What the hell else did DreamWorks do?
Anyway, I'm moving on. It's one of those things where I like all of DreamWorks movies, and this may be lower on my scale of like DreamWorks movies, but I still like all DreamWorks movies. I don't know of one that I even dislike, to be honest. So I thought it was fine. Like I said, I would watch it again. It wasn't my favorite movie ever, but I did not hate it as much as I wanted to. I wanted to come in and just absolutely hate it.
I know you wanted to, but you couldn't because it was so good.
Shark Tale.
Oh well, Shark Tale is obviously above both these movies.
Yep.
The Madagascars are DreamWorks.
Oh, Madagascar's
apparently.
bottom of the list. All three. Of them.
Yeah,
I hate
those aren't
Madagascar.
great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boss Baby?
this movie's like 3 times as good
Boss
as
Baby.
the best Madagascar.
Boss
Mark.
Baby.
Boss Baby.
That's right.
If you put
That's
Boss Baby
literal
in there,
propaganda.
if you put Boss Baby in there, then this is like 17 times better than the best scene in Boss Baby.
Only 7.
Whoa.
I'm just talking about
Whoa.
the best scene in Boss Baby too.
But the best Dreamworks is Flushed Away. Agree or disagree?
That you know
Yeah,
what? You got a
see,
point
they
there.
got bangers. That's what I'm saying. So that like Turbo is also good.
On Turbo.
I like the animation style. Like Kelly said, it's not the most original movie, but doesn't really need to be. I would just like. It's serviceable to me. I liked it.
Okay.
I didn't love it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
you missed,
to me.
you
That's
missed
so
his
rough
rant.
to say about an animated movie is that it's
That-
serviceable.
That's how you describe a gas station toilet.
Yeah,
You know?
he got the job done.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I felt.
Um,
I just thought it got the job done for me. I would probably choose many other animated movies over this if I had to choose. But if someone's like, "You want to watch Bad Guys?" I would be fine with it. It's not like I hated it.
Respect.
I had a lot of fun, like the whole
Yeah.
time. I'm also a sucker, like Mike's Mike. I think I'm a sucker for a good heist movie, and this is a good like. This isn't only a heist movie, and it has multiple heists in it.
Yeah, it does.
I think that it has a lot of good things to say about labeling theory.
Yes.
We're having crazy Discord issues today.
Yes is bad.
We might need to turn off cameras, honestly.
Okay, am I back now?
Yeah.
Now Kelly's pausing too. If it happens again, we'll go no cameras. Okay, no cameras. Let's go no cameras. Like
Boom. You can see my knuckles eating grapes.
yeah, we'll probably just post the audio for this one. Honestly, I'll post
Okay.
it like this. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, are we all back now?
I think so.
Yar.
Okay. Yeah, labeling theory, I feel like a good thing to teach kids about and to, parents about. You put a label on someone, they're kind of bound more likely to end up being like that
Yes.
label you put on them, like
I'm
the bad
snapping.
guys.
It's just
Nothing.
what
Yes, like
everyone
the bad
expects
guys.
of them, so
Yeah,
might as well
exactly.
give them what they're expecting.
Yeah, and I like all of the animals they chose. I think they're
Yes.
cool.
I really liked this group.
Yeah, it's a fun
Everyone was making me laugh
group.
at times.
The farting piranha.
Well, there's that.
Always
No,
good,
I did
always
like the
good.
piranha. I love each one of these characters' specific mental illness that they're battling throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But no, Matt, like you're saying, any movie that's like about heist, but I just like any movie has oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody else talk. My brain's
Guys,
going numb.
this is on Peacock. Why did we watch this on Fandango?
Yeah, I watched it
at
on
home?
Peacock. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, I watched on Peacock. Yeah.
It took me 1 second to look it up to see if it was on anything else, Luke.
I just trusted you. I trusted you.
I didn't tell you it was only
Fine.
on Fandango at home. I just said it was on Fandango.
I said it into my mic, and my mic didn't work, so I was like, fine, I'm just gonna do Fandango at home. Also, this came out on Earth Day. Did you guys know that? Bet you didn't. On the research
Earth
guy.
Day.
Yep.
What? Okay, did this come out before or after Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
Before.
Really?
This came out the year before. Puss in Boots: Last Wish was 2023.
Because both of them use like a different kind of animation style sometimes, and I like.
Nope, sorry. Last Wish was 22. But
So same year.
Same year. They're probably working on them at the same time.
I like that DreamWorks does that.
Yes.
Because did you guys think that the human characters in this kind of look new Pixar animation style?
Hey, so this movie has wild implications about what world they're living in.
Yeah.
And what I appreciated about the movie, guys, I'm having a really hard time not being able to see you guys, so I'm sorry.
Me
if
too.
I
I'm turning my
freak
camera
out.
back on.
Yeah, I really
Hi.
don't like this.
I think
Okay, just you and I.
okay, yeah, just keep yours off because
I was having a
think
hard
I
time.
can't handle it.
that's good.
I appreciate this movie's commitment to not explaining because it literally doesn't fucking matter, but there are a lot of questions that it raises, with there being humans and animals that are walking and living and speaking, but then also animals that are treated as pets and like they are animals, and what the implications of this world are.
Yeah, why was what's the professor's name? The
Marmalade?
Dr. Marmalade.
Professor Marmalade.
Professor Marmalade, Professor Dr. Mr. Marmalade. Why is he walking around with an English accent being Richard Ayoade, and all of the other guinea pigs in the movies are just guinea pigs?
See,
Like,
that's
why?
And then there's a cat that needs to be saved from a tree.
I was wondering the same thing. I was like, what?
Are they all human?
Right.
But they each got labeled as like, oh, he's a big bad wolf. He's a farting
So we're
piranha.
seeing them as
Maybe we're seeing it through the eyes of
I
society.
hate that.
Even, but there are
Don't like that.
there are neutral characters that are also animals, like.
Uh-oh.
Right?
We're having issues.
Or is she a human?
Who's
Who?
a human?
The reporter, was she a human or is she
She's
an
a
animal?
human.
She was human.
She's a human.
Oh,
The only animals
interesting.
that
But
we
see-
see that I can remember are the group and the governor.
Yes,
The
and
governor.
the governor is a fox, but she was also a thief before. They
She's
were all
also a thief, but
criminals
you can
in
tell
some
because she has
aspect.
an eyebrow piercing, which I was
Yes.
hyper focused on the entire movie because the
was.
implications of a fox being the governor and having an eyebrow piercing that she never takes out in any scenario.
Do you know how many of the letterbox comments were about people being sexually attracted to that character? There were so
I thought
many.
it'd be more about the wolf.
I assume the wolf
And the
but
wolf,
it's-
too.
Assume
Yeah,
the
It's
wolf.
both of them. Yeah.
Well, that's gross,
Yeah.
but par for the course.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, to go back to your question, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish came out in December of 22. This came out Earth Day, which is April of 22. Now, if you're wondering when this came out in Belarus, it came out in 2023. So, in case you're wondering about that,
But where did it come out in Kosovo?
Kosovo doesn't seem to be on my list here. I can get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Matt, ask questions.
I'm the
and
research guy.
answer.
I'm the research guy. Yeah. Ask me when it came out in Brazil.
When did it come out in Brazil?
January 5th, 2023.
Getting a little late in Brazil.
All right.
I know that this movie and like Puss in Boots have the same type of art style. They're a little bit different, but this one at least said that it was because of Spider-Verse that they wanted this experiment, and
Ooh.
that was obvious with Puss in Boots too. So it's just crazy the impact that I feel like it's had, other than Pixar. Like that's kind of just stuck with the same. Like I feel like so many other companies are even the Netflix movie that just came out, K-pop Demon Hunters. Pretty good movie.
Oh yeah. Is it?
It's the same, a lot of the same animators because it's Sony, and it's just more interesting than what we had before for many years. And I'm glad that a lot of different movies are doing it.
I agree.
Daniel Pemberton did the music, and he did the music for Spider-Verse as well.
Oh, nice.
Into the Spider-Verse, at least. And he also, I think he did Across, and he also did the music for Peep Show, in case you're wondering.
Oh, I was wondering. Thank you.
What I like most about the animation though in this movie, is like Luke and I were laughing at the wolf's physical comedy, like he was a physical comedian. I felt like I was watching Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
The way we were laughing at it was like he was actually there. So I like the way the physicality that they brought to the characters was my favorite part, because I thought that brought it to life a lot more. Yeah.
There specifically too, like when his tail started wagging, I thought it was funny every time, just because he was. Huh?
The wagging aspect of this movie makes me extremely uncomfortable.
The wagging
but in a
aspect.
good way.
Yeah,
No.
great way.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a fan of the wagging.
It just made me extremely uncomfortable. My favorite part of the movie though was when he was leaning out the window when all his friends were mad at him for betraying him, and he just went.
Of course.
That was my
That's how you
favorite.
know.
It's so funny.
I like that the movie knows what it is. Like they even had like a line about when he was gonna go try to charm the governor. They're like, "Go give her the full Clooney." I'm like, this movie knows what it is.
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, the very beginning of the movie, Luke and I were like, "This is filmed like Mr. Robot." Like it fully isn't just Pulp Fiction.
But it was
Yeah,
continuous, and then it like went on the
It was
bank, but
filmed really well. It was creative. It was very
it
creative.
didn't
was
go
yeah.
inside the bank. It stayed outside the bank, and you saw it.
But then
Very
it was
Mr.
funny
Robot.
because the second Luke was like, "This is just like Mr. Robot," and then it cut to them being in the air with all the money, and it was like freeze frame, and it was like, "It's no longer like Mr. Robot."
It is funny that that's your first point of reference because it is exactly the diner from Pulp Fiction. It's like
Hey.
like set up the same way. That's really funny.
Uh,
Do you think Snake was dressed like Gilligan from Gilligan's
Yeah.
Island? Is that intentional?
Oh, I think he was also Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
You know
with
what?
the bucket
That's
hat.
probably that's what it is because it's the Hawaiian shirt. He has a polo in Gilligan's Island. You're right. You're right.
But I do think Snake wearing a bucket hat is really funny to me.
It is really funny.
Not as funny as Fox with an eyebrow piercing, because why? Those reject half of the time, and a fox won't reject an eyebrow piercing. We've learned.
At least in the left eye, in the left eyebrow.
the left side.
And it never comes out.
Mm-mm.
Also, that little tarantula wearing headphones around her neck all the time, so you can tell she's a hacker.
I think it's hilarious that everybody is referred to just by what animal they
Yes.
are, except for her. They call her
Diane.
Webs, and I like that.
Oh wait,
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
And then
funny
Diane, the
that
governor, too.
everyone's Mr. Wolf, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, Diane.
And
Diane.
Why are there no more animals? I need to know about this society.
Do you think
That's
there's gonna
why
be more in the sequel?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There
You're
are
not
more
gonna watch
animals.
it, so I can tell you. Yeah, there's another
Okay.
bad guys group,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. That's
but
a
they're gonna have to take them down.
good
Are
premise.
they, or are they gonna have to team up with them?
Probably gonna team up to take down another bigger, badder villain.
I was gonna say, are they gonna have to what is this, some kind of Suicide Squad then?
Probably.
Well, that was this movie.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to
All
go
right.
through the plot?
Do
Yeah.
your plot.
All right.
Your plot thing or whatever.
All right. You guys kind of talked about it. We meet a wolf and a snake talking in a coffee shop that's filmed like Pulp Fiction that Luke and Kelly thought was
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. It's revealed that it's Snake's birthday, and they just call him Mr. Snake, but for the rest of the movie, it's kind of just Snake, Wolf, Piranha, what other? Shark,
Tarantula.
and
Shark and
Tarantula. After they're done talking, it's revealed that everyone's hiding in the corner and afraid of them. Then they walk across the street to rob a bank, and they steal the money, no problem. The cops pull up and they chase them, but we meet a spider, which they call Webs.
Webs.
Okay. They call Webs, that hacks and turns on all the lights like it's Live Free or Die Hard. All the
That's exactly what I thought of. That's exactly what I thought.
that
Yes.
Yeah.
pops in my brain anytime anything happens with
Yes.
stoplights in any movie.
Me as well.
is Live
Me as
Free or
well.
Die Hard. Was it Justin Long who did it? Who was
No,
the
it
hacker?
was Timothy
No.
Oliphant. Justin Long was his assistant helper man.
His
but
assistant.
Timothy Oliphant was the bad hacker who did that.
Yes. Do you guys know how badass it is too to have everyone that afraid of you and to still pay for your lunch or whatever? Like that's such a baller
Because-
move.
They're
See,
only
it-
bad because everyone else has put them in
Yep.
that box.
It's
Yeah.
also just like Mr. Robot. They stole the money but didn't even keep the money. Actually, it wasn't a
Mm.
symbol like Mr. Robot. It was just that he wanted to go on a fast car ride.
About the thrill.
But
Well,
there are
actually,
still
they did.
connections.
Well, they have a whole warehouse full of money. They are thieves.
They-
But also,
Yep.
I want a movie to actually commit to people being bad.
Yeah.
Because they're bad guys because they're thieves, right? But actually, no. I like the snake because the snake was fully trying as a murderer.
Yeah.
He
He was trying
tried.
to kill people. Yeah.
And yes.
Wait, no,
and
wait,
that's-
no,
we
wait,
need
but-
more of that.
But that, oh, we'll get to it. But wasn't that a ploy even from the get-go? Was his fake
No, I'm
team up?
talking about the guinea pigs.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
ate them.
he was trying to eat on them.
He was trying to eat them.
oh,
And
right.
I want
yeah.
more of that.
Also, many
I
guinea
want
pigs get,
protagonists to be unforgivable.
many guinea pigs
What'd you
get
say?
run over with the car throughout the movie.
Oh.
Like so many guinea pigs died.
But then they pop back up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
do you know
not-
how
that's
many
not-
That's true.
how many would be swashed on the freeway?
Yeah,
Like,
it was crazy that they were just driving over them and it was fine. We meet Mr. Shark, who's a master of disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he's
is.
a master. Yeah.
And we meet Mr.
Craig
Piranha.
Robinson.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Craig Robinson's in Mr. Robot.
He sure is.
um,
Oh,
Jesus.
Mr. Piranha's suspenders
Yeah,
are
I
they're
really
great.
like it.
adorable.
Get up. Yeah.
I
Anytime
also
he was sitting and he was grabbing his feet, it was adorable.
I also just like Anthony Ramos a lot, so I like
Yeah,
that
it's
he's
funny that-
he's Piranha.
Is he Rise of the Beast?
Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
also in the
Ah.
Heights, but yes.
I didn't watch In the Heights, but I did watch
Okay, gotcha.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast. So
I know because I was sitting right next to you.
in the D-box seats.
Yeah.
They described, well, at first they kind of described Piranha as like brave, but with a short fuse. That's kind of how I took it, but it didn't really seem like that for the rest of the movie. I wasn't sure.
I think he's just a wild card. I think he's genuinely there's something wrong with him.
I think he is unstable.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is his character.
We also find out that he farts when he lies or gets nervous, which is a central plot point throughout. It's very important
You know-
later on.
At first, I was like, okay, and then when it became actually important to the plot, I was like, you know what? I've come
Is
around
this
on
a
this.
thing? Is this
No.
a thing about piranhas, or is this just an artistic vision of theirs?
I've just looked this up. AI overview tells me no, piranhas do
Okay.
not fart when nervous. This is a characteristic of the animated character Mr. Piranha from the movie
Yes.
The Bad Guys.
This was an
Not a real world
artistic
behavior.
vision, then.
Real
Yes.
piranhas only fart when they really have to.
Yeah, not when nervous, but
Not when nervous.
when necessary.
Yeah.
This is where Wolf tells us that everyone views them as monsters, so they just leaned into it. Honestly, what I thought was going on, because at this point we've only seen them as the animals, I thought it was because they were talking animals that everyone just assumed that they were evil.
Well,
And then they just started doing it, but then we also had other animals as well later on,
Right.
and one that everyone loved. So I was like, oh, they're just rude to these guys. But I thought it was originally just because they were talking animals and there were
Yeah.
no more. That's not the case. There's just only 6, 7 talking animals in this movie, and the rest are human.
could you imagine if we learned that it's because Professor Marmalade, one of his experiments made it so that they could talk? What if we found that out later? That'd be
That
wild.
could be a possibility. I'm telling you though, they might all be human, and we're just seeing it through the lens of
Mhm.
society.
Okay,
Well,
well,
then-
then why do people see the governor as a fox, even though they don't know that she's a thief?
Well, you're forgetting it's a fox with an eyebrow piercing.
Oh, that's different.
Oh!
Well, then, how would you explain Snake having 187 guinea pigs in his stomach?
He really
He really likes guinea pigs.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, I like that they don't explain it. I like that it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's a movie.
Not
It doesn't
important.
matter.
Yeah.
Wolf pulls the car in front of a police station so they can have a longer car chase.
And you know what? He's so real for that.
Yeah.
FR.
Oh,
It's just
FR
gotten too easy
for
for
real.
him.
FR for real.
We meet the chief. And the chief
God, in
is
her jean shorts.
super committed and almost dies trying to catch the bad guys. And then the wolf turns and there's a barricade of cop cars coming from both directions, so he does the turn, goes down the steps, and all the cop cars come slamming into each other. All those people are also dead for sure.
No, they're not.
For sure.
They're just squished and then they'll pop right back up again. Like
Yeah,
guinea
like Flat
pigs.
Stanley.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was Dogman Dreamworks?
Yeah, because Captain Underpants
Oh, it
was
was?
Dreamworks as well.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then that's top,
This
actually.
is like
Yeah.
Dogman. I would say that this and Dogman are like the same movie. I would argue.
I should watch Dog.
You
Man.
should. Dogman's amazing. It's incredible.
Have
Yeah,
you seen
Dog-
Captain Underpants?
I have because
Yeah,
I
we
think
watched
you
it
showed
together.
me. Yeah.
Oh. All right, we go down to the sewers where they live, and they are. Luke, does this remind you of the Penguin at all?
What? Wait, hold on.
No.
They don't live in-
But it should have now.
They don't live in the
And-
sewer.
No.
That's where
The
they're keeping
tunnel?
their gold, maybe?
Oh.
Oh no, they just go through to They live in like a loft.
Yeah, they live in an apartment.
I
or a
did get confused
They
when
they,
they went
they
to
drove
the
through the sewers though. They
okay.
drove.
Oh,
They
okay,
drove
that's
through
what
the
it is.
sewers. Where do they keep the gold? In their
I
loft?
don't know. Some
A
hidden
nice
place.
a nice loft on Fifth Avenue.
Wait, guys, they might live in the sewers.
Also, weird.
They torn their car into the sewer
That's
pipes.
what- that's
and then
what I
they
They're
thought.
in
their
a
home.
loft.
Yeah,
But
they
the
are
loft-
above the ground.
Yeah. So why would they?
Also,
What's with the pipes?
I don't know.
does this take place in LA? And why wasn't there a subplot about the corruption in the LAPD?
You know what? That's a
That
good
was a
point.
conversation that Luke and I had while watching this movie.
It becomes LA
Where does-
Confidential all of a sudden.
Because this is like clearly California, no?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
also,
I
why
would-
does it matter?
It's LA.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
that,
Hey.
that it does not matter where this takes place, but the fact that it's Los Angeles.
That is. It could have become heat very quickly because
And
it's like
Diane is the governor.
hmm.
Interesting.
Wait, if it's
Fox
LA,
with an eyebrow piercing. Wait, yeah.
the governor's mansion is in Sacramento because
Yeah, but
it's in the capital.
All the hubbub
think.
happens in LA.
She's always in LA.
I mean, where else
Not-
could she have got that
You
eyebrow
know,
piercing?
LA would have. Yeah, exactly. Would have a Fox with an eyebrow piercing.
Could you imagine being at like a test screening of this and them asking for your thoughts and being like, if this is LA, why is the governor not in Sacramento?
That's good.
Why isn't this set in Sacramento? Please
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah, I have logistical problems with the bad guys.
Also, why are some of the animals stupid and some can talk?
All right.
No, you're just labeling them stupid.
You know what? That's on me.
Wow,
Maybe it's
Matt,
on
it's
you.
almost like you are
Although,
society.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
though, if the species are one and the same, then they're just treating them as animalistic.
Uh-huh.
They're being treated as
You can't
inferior.
speak.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Hmm.
This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write.
Right.
I'm gonna write a thesis on this. Okay, go ahead.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, probably not.
The bad guys are watching the news about them, and there's a new governor. That's Fox. And she calls she says she's sorry for the bad guys, and then she calls them second grade wannabe loser has-beens.
Has been wannabe losers. She literally said that. Yeah.
And they get so offended.
You know what?
Has been wannabe losers.
I actually did think I was like, this is actually a good tactic, because they say with like, well, it's more of like with authoritarian leaders, the best way to take them down is humiliation. So I'm like, honestly, this is actually not a bad tactic to like get them to fuck up, which they do.
Which
Like,
they do.
she's so smart.
Well, she also presents the Golden Dolphin Award for the goodest citizen, she says.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I thought that this was definitely a trap to get them to come out and steal it, but was it?
No, I don't think so.
I
It
don't-
wasn't. In fact, it was a trap set by Mr. Marmalade.
Not yet.
That's right.
Oh wait,
What?
isn't when they're stealing the dolphin when he's the old lady? Or is that later?
Yeah, it's when they're stealing the dolphin.
Yes.
that he's the old lady.
It was all the way. It was all the way there.
It's a long plan.
It's a long con.
I definitely
Yeah.
It's a long con.
that it was the governor's plan, because as soon as she called them has-been wannabe losers, she's like, "Oh, also here's this trophy." So I was like, "Oh,
Right,
they're
right.
just stupid, and they're just gonna go after it anyway." But no, she didn't.
No,
know.
it's been built up as a thing that happens like every year.
That's true. It's true.
Okay. Well, also they celebrate Snake's birthday, and this is my favorite part: is the fact that they're like this group of criminals, and they all love each other so much. I
yes,
like
they
that. I like that Snake is the one that has to learn to like let himself love the rest of them. I like that Wolf, even though he's like the leader and he's like the cunning one at first, is like, I'm Wolf. Here are my best friends in the world, and I love them so much, and I would do anything for them.
I like that Wolf is the punching bag of the group. As
Yes.
we go
Yeah.
on later, he's the one that
Yeah.
gets the punches.
It is funny.
And he's the butt monkey. I appreciate
No,
that.
he's a wolf.
Oh.
Good one.
He's the butt wolf.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Moving on, it's time for a heist at the Museum of Fine Arts. It's just like Ocean's 11 if I ever saw that movie.
It's a pretty good
Oh,
movie.
we saw that movie. Do I remember it?
I
No.
never watched it fully. I've watched many parts many times when Matt would put it on.
That sounds right.
When
You would
they were
put
like
it on a
13.
lot.
Yes, there was a
When you
lot.
were,
There
like,
was an
13?
Ocean's era.
There was an
I
Ocean's
think-
era for Matt.
I think Matt's Ocean's era was Mark's Fast and Furious era.
Mm.
But I
Was it the
was
same
it around
time?
that time?
Household
was-
must have smelled like Axe body spray
Well-
so bad.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
I was there. I had to share a room with you
Like,
guys.
you
I had
had
to
to
share
be
bunk
there.
beds with you
Oh,
guys. I know
okay.
exactly what it was
you,
like.
You shared a room with me pre-Axe body spray era. You shared a. I don't know if I ever.
Luke and I were sharing
I
a
was
room
Old
when it
Spice.
was body spray.
I was
when it
old.
yeah.
I was Old Spice.
You know what?
Always,
This-
always.
This is so funny to me because I don't fully remember an Ocean's 11 era,
You
but
had
it
it.
sounds exactly
Okay,
like something
alright.
I would do,
I'm
so
gonna-
I believe you.
Remember this movie? 21.
Matt,
21 I
you were
used to watch a
obsessed, Matt, you
lot.
were obsessed with
Yep.
21.
It's because I was like, I'm gonna learn how to count cards, and then
And did you succeed in that mission?
yes, I learned. I watched Now You See Me, and I learned how to do magic, and then
Yes,
I
okay,
counted
yes.
cards. Do you guys remember in Ocean's 12? Probably not. In Ocean's 12, Julia Roberts plays herself, even though she plays a character in the first movie.
What?
That's awesome.
I haven't seen those movies.
That's amazing.
What? That's Ocean's 12?
Yeah, so she's the 12th one, I believe. Or
Yes, but
wait, it's Tess, which is Julia Roberts' character, is impersonating Julia Roberts to get into a function,
What?
which
oh,
is
that's
That's
good.
awesome.
Oh,
hilarious.
that's really good. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Who's the 13th?
I want to say it's the guy they robbed in Ocean's 11 because he
I
helps
see.
them.
I see, that
And
makes sense.
what's his name? Andy Garcia? Is that his name?
Oh,
Too many
I'll
goddamn
research. I'll
people
research.
in
I'll
one
research. I'll research. I'm the research guy. I'm the
His last
research
name
guy.
is Garcia. I know this.
Oh, Luke's the research guy. He'll get it for us. We meet the pig, who is Professor Marmalade here.
A pig.
They call him Pig.
Guinea
at first.
pig. Got it.
Luke, go ahead.
Nope. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
We start to
Hearing you
see
clicking.
what the plan needs to be for this heist. They need a key card, which the chief has. They need a retinal scan from the governor, and then they don't know what's behind that last door.
Guys, what if it wasn't her eye? It was a scan of the eyebrow piercing.
That's crazy.
That would have been great.
Let's see. When they get to that, I'm just gonna kind of skip through some of this part.
Yeah, you don't
real
have to
quick.
do every single detail. We could just do big scenes.
Well,
There's a
the
lot of
wolf,
detail to
The
this
wolf
thing,
steals
yeah.
the key card, and it's very Now You See Me Too when you steal a card, and no matter what, I will always think of Now You See Me Too. While Webbs is hacking too, just like typing away. I always love that. And then when the wolf is trying to steal money from an old lady, but then catches her purse and makes sure the old lady doesn't fall, saves her from tripping. She calls him a good boy, and his tail goes wild. Later, we find out that
I like it.
Later, we find out that the old lady was Marmalade.
Marvel
disguise.
figures. That's disturbing.
I want to imagine that Marmalade went like really depth in character and was spent the entire day before that getting into character as this old lady too. Like
So
meeting
you could tell the wolf he's a good boy.
Yes, he had to really get into character. When the wolf's tail started wagging, I thought it was funny. I was like, could you imagine being outed for your plan because your tail started wagging because you're a good
You
boy?
just shook, like went crazy
Yeah.
because you couldn't handle being called a good boy.
I believe I have an answer on the 13th ocean,
Thank you.
Yeah.
and it's complicated.
Oh.
So
Mm.
Tess leaves, so she's not part of the
not-
12,
okay.
so it gets reduced to 11. Ruben is incapacitated for most of the movie, so then it's down to 10.
Oh.
But then you add in Terry Benedict, villain from
That's Andy
that
Garcia.
makes it yeah,
Yeah.
that makes it 11. Then there's Bobby Caldwell, who's Linus's father, and then there's Roman.
Who is that?
And that is how you get to 13. Now let me look up who did play Terry Benedict in Ocean's 11? And then I'll get back to you.
It is Andy Garcia. I know that for a fact.
He's also
You're
said
making
that
our
like 3
researcher
times.
obsolete.
They're pushing me on Ocean's 11, apparently.
You're making me
You say
obsolete.
you don't remember that era, yet you're adamant that you know this actor.
I do remember really liking it, but I couldn't remember having like watched it like many times in a short period. But I believe you.
You were basically
No, I bet they're exaggerating.
you're basically into Ocean's 11 as much as Luke was into Titanic.
Okay.
So not at all.
Okay, I
So-
didn't break
so
my
not
own.
at all.
probably watched it like
What
once
is
or
it?
twice.
Reaching for the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
In case you guys were wondering, it's Andy Garcia who played Terry Benedict in
Thanks,
Ocean's 11.
Thanks, guy.
Thank you, researcher.
It's so they use I call her Foxington because I think that's her last name, Diane Foxington.
Diane, yeah.
Yes, it's Diane Foxington.
And they use an image of her eye that they have webs enhance to use it. It works though.
Yeah.
So
That's
now it
funny.
works.
I like everybody's outfit to this
It's
gala.
good.
I think they
I
all.
like-
I love the snake's fake arms, a part of his jacket. I think it's really
That-
funny.
I thought that was really funny too.
I really like the shark. And I thought it was really funny this while ago, but I thought it was really funny when they said that he stole the Mona Lisa by pretending to be the Mona Lisa.
Master of disguise.
He's a master of disguise.
Foxington goes up on stage and randomly reveals that a meteor hit the Earth last year.
Yes!
Yes, yes, yes.
This is good.
The meteorite.
The Love Crater
Yes.
meteorite.
Which little did we know.
That was crazy.
Was this... Hold on. We'll get to it.
That was crazy to be like. Obviously, that's what the story's gonna be about. But when it was just like thrown in, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I was like, this feels like it's in Monsters versus Aliens or something. I was like,
yeah.
whoa,
Is that DreamWorks?
What?
Is that DreamWorks?
I think
I
it
believe
is.
it is. I believe it is. I'll research that
I never
for you.
really liked it, to be honest with you.
You know, Mike's Mike has a really good video about Monsters
I
versus
watched it.
Aliens,
Yeah.
So
Don't worry, I've watched that.
he made Jello that looked like Bob.
Yeah, it was really good.
We loved that Jello.
Monsters vs. Aliens is indeed DreamWorks.
Thanks, researcher.
Something we forgot to mention at the beginning is that Snake is unwilling to share a push pop with Shark.
Yes, that is very
That is
important for later.
It's important.
And we'll get back to that later.
And can you blame him? Those push pops are good.
Yeah, but then he... Nothing. Keep going.
Well,
Oh.
our bad guys get into a situation here where they're trying to like ease down to get the trophy, but then they get stuck, or the lasers are pointing at them, so they can't move. But then Piranha farts and knocks out
Classic.
webs.
Classic
But
Piranha.
then the shark gets the door open, so it ventilates enough just for webs to get up in time to finish the hacking, so the lasers don't kill Wolf and Snake. So there's a lot going on.
Ken, we mentioned that not only is he a master of disguise, Shark is a master actor because he
Yes.
goes through an
Yeah.
entire fake
And
labor.
another.
Yeah.
Is there a doctor or security guards that can leave their posts that could help me?
Master.
They go to reveal the trophy and it's not there because the bad guys got away with it. But then Marmalade gives a speech about being good, and Wolf's tail just goes fucking nuts and goes crazy. And I guess
That's
this was
so
Marmalade's
embarrassing.
plan the whole time. He knew that this would happen because he planned the whole thing. So he just knew that he wouldn't be able to control his tail and he'd be caught.
Yeah.
They-
So yeah, the prior research. Like, how did he know? He.
He just knew he wanted
Because
to be
he
a good boy.
instilled a praise kink in him
That's what it was.
on the stairs, and
He
so he let it
inceptioned
out.
the praise kink in him.
But how did
Yeah,
he know
he
that?
Pavloved him
Uh-huh.
Oh.
to his tail wagging.
This has actually been a plan since Wolf was actually a small child.
Yeah.
Ew! Fuck! What
And-
is he, Nosferatu? Fucking get out of here!
Luke loves that movie.
I do. Okay. I'm sorry.
That's a Tony joke. Sorry. That only made sense for me and Luke. Wolf says that while they get arrested, Wolf says that they're gonna pretend to be good, but then they're actually gonna still be bad guys. Then they can steal the golden dolphin again. This is all because of an experiment that Marmalade says that he wants to do with the bad guys. At this point, I felt like it was obvious that Marmalade was the bad guy of the movie.
Which is good though. Like it's good that you know that from the beginning. It's like it's always like it's gonna be the person in power. And the one who's doing it for publicity.
I'll be honest, I was kind of no thoughts, head empty about it, and so I didn't even think about it. I was just like along for the ride.
But I think it's good for like kids to like know immediately not to trust that kind of person.
Right.
When they're watching a movie like this. Like they're rooting for the quote unquote bad guys because but they can tell the nefarious character is the bad guy.
And it's also good to show that just because someone is like egregiously virtue signaling doesn't mean they're an actual good person. It just means they might be good at putting on an act. Like being good is about who you are at your core, not about all this fluff that you're doing.
Right. So I think it's good that that's obvious.
Yeah.
And not just some twist at the end where
Right.
Because then it's only a twist because oh no, those people are normally good when no, those people are normally bad.
For sure.
Let's see. We go to Marmalade's house and we get a montage of him trying to teach them how to be good.
When they first go to his house though, it was scary. I don't know. There are moments throughout this where Luke and I would just look at each other because, like, the background music was freaky or something. We were like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Well, it mostly had to do with the snake's body and what he would do with his body, like when he shed his skin and then
I
out of
hated
it.
that. I hated
half
that.
of the snake. It was body horror. That poor guy. I'd be pissed too if I were him.
This is gonna sound so weird. What are you referring to? I don't.
When he shed his skin.
Oh,
yeah.
I completely forgot about that. That was unsettling. Holy crap. I completely forgot. I blocked it out. It was so traumatic.
I had to go back because, like, I was writing a note and it happened so quick and I caught the tail end of it and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then I went back and watched it. I did not like it.
I think it's pretty cool, but it was horrifying.
It's crazy that they do that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
It's crazy that they just keep crawling right out of it, like at that speed.
Yeah.
Marmalade decides that since they're good at heists, he's going to bring them to an animal testing lab and they will break free some guinea pigs, but they'll be doing it for good, so it's fine. That's like what he said.
How did they not know that guy was evil when he had a henchman that looked like that?
That is a good point.
A human henchman, by the way. So yeah, so we can assume that the experiments that were being done on the guinea pigs were run by Marmalade because that's what makes them able to be controlled later on.
So once he breaks them out,
which adds a whole nother layer because that's his own species.
I didn't even put that together. Wow.
Like,
I really wasn't thinking critically.
It's disturbing and the snake tries to eat a bunch of them, which isn't cannibalism, but is still wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a little hungry.
A lot of things can be wrong without being cannibalism. Yeah.
There's a joke here that I really liked of Shark in disguise as the guy's dad wanting to play catch with him.
Yes, that was hilarious.
That was probably my favorite joke of the movie. I really like that. Yeah. The fact that he turned around and was just immediately like, "Oh my god!" Not even saying "It's your dad." He's like, "Oh my god!"
Because he was just holding a glove and a baseball. Is
and
so
had the
funny.
right mustache. Yeah,
I thought that was good because it wasn't
master.
It wasn't like he said, "Oh, I'm your dad," and the guy believed. Like he turned around and was like, "Oh, it's my dad."
Yeah.
So that was good. I like that. Hold on, keep talking. Sky is being a menace. 1 second.
The shark had some.
I
think maybe it's because it's Craig Robinson, but some of the shark line deliveries are really good. That one too. I can't think of any other specific ones, but that dad joke, it might be my favorite joke of the whole movie.
Yeah, it is for me. I liked it.
Okay, they're also wearing Marmalade is making them wear outfits like innocuous animals, where they literally have to pretend to be an animal that people don't consider. They're code switching. Like they have to make themselves appear as animals that people don't consider threatening, just so people will think that they're good, which is interesting. It also they put a wolf in a sheep's clothing, which is funny.
That is funny.
Could have been the whole purpose of that, but that's also an aspect of it. Is they're literally having to wear a mask.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, we get here. What, do you have something else?
No, I was gonna ask if you were good to keep going.
Sorry. Yeah. She stopped it. Now she's just laying next to me. Like she wasn't doing anything wrong in the first place.
Because she wasn't. She's an angel.
You do not know how much she will not leave this box alone.
Oh, Matt.
Matt, you don't know the half of it. So the snake gets hit in the head a bunch while they're trying to like slingshot him almost up there.
Yeah.
And because of that, he's super loopy. So then when he sees all the guinea pigs, he eats all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then they
All
take
of
him
them
and
alive.
they fling him around like a lasso, and all the guinea pigs start flying out of his mouth.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's a good
insane.
scene. It's a good scene.
Well, at this point, I'm also like, dang, all those guinea pigs are getting hurt. Little did I know that they'd start getting run over with cars later. Cars would be surfing on them later.
Guinea pigs are indestructible, didn't you know?
Apparently.
Does anybody get hurt at all in this movie ever? Besides Snake getting hit in the head in that scene?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, there are
some scratches on
Snake because he gets his tail smashed and then he gets treated like a glass. I have a question that's irrelevant. Are they just babies? The other animals? Because like the cat in the tree, it act like it's their child by the end of the movie. Could it
That is
just
a good
be
point.
babies or children? Which makes it even worse if it is.
So it's an army of baby guinea pigs. Can you imagine it's an army of babies?
Of babies. The way that Professor Marmalade and the piranha move in this movie is very funny to me because their feet are so squatty.
I like it when he holds his feet.
Yeah.
At the end of the scene, the bad guys get caught again, and Foxington wants to call the chief, but then decides not to after talking to Wolf. Then at night, Wolf watches the moon and hears a cat in a tree. He goes up to save it, and he does. And he likes that he's doing something good. He gets caught by the other bad guys, and Marmalade was live streaming it.
Yeah.
So the public opinion is now starting to shift for the bad guys since everyone saw him save that cat from the tree.
And that's all it takes to turn your whole reputation around.
Yep. It doesn't matter how many banks you've robbed. If you save that cat from the tree, you're good in my book.
Well, but it's also just the thing about, like, it's also just public perception because it's like, it was purposely filming him doing something good so people would think that he's good. So it's just like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, also he, like, was ready to film him.
Performative aspect
Yeah, he was ready to film him, and so it's like, he put the cat in the tree, I'm assuming. Well, weren't they trying to save it earlier? So they just left him there until...
Which, I mean, I think he put him there before that, too, because it was supposed to be an exercise. So, yeah, and he just left him there in the tree all day.
Yep, apparently.
I mean, whatever.
Do you think Sky would survive up there?
Yeah, she'd burn the tree down.
She'd burn the forest down. Eat the whole tree.
She'd do something.
I hate that annoying fucking reporter. Actually.
The Lily
Her
Singh
voice
reporter?
is so grating. Sorry. Whenever she comes on screen, it's like, I get it, you're excited.
That's a good point.
Sky.
It's a valid point.
Sorry. She wants to go back to the box. All right. Marmalade tells the wolf I keep saying the wolf. Tells Wolf he has potential, but all of his friends are baggage. And then Snake hears it,
Crazy.
and so Wolf promises him that it's all part of the plan, still being bad. He promises Snake that if the plan ever changes, that he would tell Snake, which of course would come back later. But they still plan to steal the Golden Dolphin during the event. They do as they plan. There's a whole heist here again, and a song number. What was it called?
Oh yeah,
That was a good song.
that was
Music
crazy.
number. Music
Yeah.
number.
That was an unexpected twist. I was not expecting that.
And then at the end, he says he isn't gonna say marmalade because that's the key word. Then he says it, but he takes his hand off the button and doesn't press it. That's what happens.
Why does he need?
It was an in the moment.
I was wondering that too. Why he needed a word if he was gonna press it anyway.
I think
they
it's so
just-
they would be ready to spring into
to let them
action.
know.
What does
Yeah.
the
Oh, I
button
see.
do?
It turned off
Turn the lights off.
Okay, so then the lights, and then wouldn't the lights off be enough? Whatever, I'm overthinking it.
I think
Mhm,
no.
mhm,
I think
mhm.
I think you guys are right. Where it's that when he says Professor Marmalade, that's their cue to jump into action because he'll kill the lights. But they could also just. No, that's right. I just thought it was funny that he just like paused. He could just say Marmalade and then just not press it. He didn't even need to pause.
Yeah, it's fine. He was
Anyway.
just confused.
This is crazy though, because them planning on stealing something, not stealing it, it all being a setup for something else to get stolen and frame them is pretty crazy.
That's pretty good.
Pretty intricate.
Yeah,
How
I wasn't
did-
expecting it.
this-
I was, as soon as they said on display for the first time, I was like, okay, yeah, they just have the major on display for the first time. Alright.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting them to get framed. Right
Yeah.
there.
You're like, I'm sure that this
Yeah,
is
that
for no
was good.
reason at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Foxington's just about to pardon them when the lights go out anyway, and then Marmalade steals the meteor or meteorite.
Could you imagine if pardons were that easy? Like, you saved a cat from a tree and sang a good song.
You know what was also so easy? Everyone to turn on them again, even though they didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yes.
When you're right, you're right.
At this point, they're like running away, but then Piranha stops and says he doesn't run. But that's what they've been doing the whole movie. Every time they've stolen something, is run away. So I was a little bit confused. I was like, "You guys, all of you, run away every time you steal something." So what do you mean you
I
don't
think
run?
he's
It's like
implying
you
that
want to fight.
he would prefer to put up a fight, yes.
But then he
okay.
uses the
no,
grappling hook,
it
so
just
that would
means
also
a
be running.
grappling hook and then knocks Shark out.
Yeah.
Is
'cause
it
that would still be
all-
running.
A distraction? Is he just like trying to be like
No,
before
I
he like
think he's
does it?
unwell.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
I don't know.
He's like, he has not been living in this reality. It's
In
like, what do you think's
reality,
been
no.
happening?
I was very confused. It's like you guys have run every single chance you have in this movie. At this point, to me, I knew, like, I thought it was obvious that Marmalade had planned the whole thing and set them up to go back, and then he tells them immediately. So I was like, oh, I'm not clever. I'm not clever. They told me
Right, but
immediately.
he also makes Wolf look aggressive towards him, and that
Yes.
he's the victim.
Yep. He's
Isn't that-
smart.
And
Yeah,
also,
he's aggressive, so he must be bad.
Marmalade goes crazy before those doors open. Like, his eyebrows
yeah.
are looking crazy, and his hair is all disheveled. He says the meteorite has the power unlike anything else, and it's
Yes,
somehow.
ultimate power
but I
source.
was
No,
confused.
it's the
because he
ultimate
said
power source.
It's the ultimate power source, but it's somehow gonna help him complete a great heist. But he didn't elaborate fully, so I was like very confused on how this power would help you in a heist whatsoever. But also,
Mark,
why
it's
would
the
you want to
ultimate
do a
power
heist
source.
if you have the ultimate power? If the power is the end goal,
It's the ultimate,
Ultimate
power
power
source.
wouldn't you rather just have that and like not need to do a heist after then?
Well, no, because what does that mean? What does something being quote the ultimate power source mean? I love it.
I think it's
Well,
What
'cause-
do what do you mean?
I guess he
It's
still
the
wanted
ultimate power
money,
source.
but yeah.
Well, because you'd think it showed that he could control minds with it, right? So you'd think, like, okay, that's how he's going to take over the world. But that didn't seem to be what he wanted. He was only controlling the
Money.
mind. Yeah, but and like if it's the ultimate power source and you want to leverage that for like all the money in the world, people have to know that you're the one who has it.
But
So
instead, he's
No,
just stealing
He
the
was
money
just
from
using
his
it to
charities.
steal money.
What?
that's
like,
that's a good point.
So
But
I think it's trying to say like it's because he's greedy with money and wants that. But I was confused because I thought the power was the end goal, and then he had that, and I was like, okay, you're done.
Okay, but then what
Okay.
do you do with it?
well, that's what I was
You
gonna
could
ask.
like Matt said, you just control everyone.
well, like
But I don't
one-
think that's what he wants. I think that he wants everyone to love him.
true.
He wants to be
Why
loved
does he
and
need
have all
$1
that
billion?
money. Well, because
Because-
it's about greed. But I don't.
As we've learned from real life, most people who have $1 billion are the least likable people in the entire fucking world.
Well,
But
that's
also,
accurate.
again, leaving the test screening, asking the poor person who asked me the question, how is he gonna explain that $1 billion in extra income? Is he just committing tax fraud? Is he gonna put it in offshore accounts?
I don't think people will question him because everyone trusts him because he's a guinea pig. He's not a wolf. He wouldn't
That's
do something
true.
like
He'll
that.
also get a hefty tax break, Matt, if he's hit the billion mark. So.
Oh, that guy doesn't do taxes.
No. But okay, Foxington goes. Foxington starts to suspect Marmalade, and Wolf gave her a map to their lair, but apparently it's just a loft. I was confused. I
Yep.
thought it was a lair. I thought it was a lair in the sewers.
Nope.
Yeah, what's up with them driving through the pipes?
See,
I
thank
don't
you.
know on that. I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
I'm glad I'm not.
That, it was a shortcut.
I thought they were.
What is so hard to understand
I thought
about
they lived in
this?
there like it was the fucking Penguin.
Well, Mark, what did you think then when they looked out their window and saw a billboard?
I actually didn't even realize anything about the loft. I wonder if I was taking notes, but I didn't realize it
Okay.
until it was empty in the push pop later. So to me, I was like, where the fuck are they? They're talking about so no, legitimately when that happened, I was like, I missed a part where they moved into Marmalade's mansion or something and all their shit was here. Like, I don't know what this place is. So I must have missed all the other, because I thought they lived in the sewer. So I was very confused why they're in a loft.
It is funny. It looks a little different because all of the piles and piles of gold are gone,
Yeah.
but that is very funny.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that because I was confused why they're in a loft, and in my brain it was like, I guess they moved and I missed it. Not that I had saw it the first time.
All right, so I've typed into Google, is the bad guy's lair in the sewer in the bad guys movie?
Yeah, what's the
And
AI overview?
It tells me, no, the bad guy's lair in the movie The Bad Guys is not in. Their hideout is located under
Under a what?
a bridge. Their hideout is located under a bridge.
But they have a
But
big
the funny
window?
thing is that it's not because there's a billboard right outside their building.
I'm more confused now.
It
It's
doesn't
definitely-
matter.
Not under a bridge.
It's more likely to be in the sewer than under a bridge.
Well, the sewer is under the bridge.
Yeah.
But then, whatever. The bad guys go to
They could. Okay, but never mind.
the bad guys go to Prison Island.
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, they do.
Prison
Yes,
Island.
they do. Also,
What's it called? What?
Suckum?
Is that what it was supposed to be? Sickum?
S-U-C-M.
Suckum. Yeah.
Oh, it's
it's-
Suckum. Okay.
It's-
Yeah, I'll look that up.
No, I didn't ask you to.
Confirm
Okay.
it, researcher.
Suckum. It stands for Super Ultra Crazy Max.
Oh,
They
right,
couldn't
of
call it
course.
scum.
Super crazy.
But it's
Why
fun.
wouldn't I call it scum?
Maybe because they don't want it to be like they're scum. Because the
Mm,
whole point is they're not. I don't know.
that
Or
was
suck
too
'em.
Instead, suck 'em.
While they're in this prison, some kind of secret agent breaks in.
Dude, this was crazy.
And
This was fellas. What the fuck is going on?
yes,
Yeah.
we find out that it is Crimson Paw. It's a
Guys.
different,
Yeah, I love.
different
yes.
criminal that turns
I
out to
love
be
that-
Foxington. Good.
Wolf
The
was just
au-
like, it's the Crimson Paw.
Yes,
Oh, of
yes.
course.
The audacity to be like it's the Crimson Paw, like they've mentioned this before, is so good.
They have.
Did they? Okay.
They did.
In-
okay.
In the
Luke and I
loft
were
at the
talking.
beginning, when they were talking
sewer?
about pulling off the best. Yes, in the
Oh,
sewer.
in the sewer
When
under
they're-
the bridge. Okay.
When they're talking about the first time they brought up stealing the golden dolphin, they brought up
right.
that the only person to have ever like pulled off a heist, like the best heist person, is the Crimson Paw, who disappeared after trying to do it, but was never actually caught. So
Oh.
When
So it was definitely
yeah.
set up earlier.
Definitely set up.
so when she came in during that scene, one, I was like, oh, it's the Crimson Paw, and it put together that it was Diane.
Matt, it is
So
very
that's so
interesting
funny.
that other parts of
Look
this
at
movie
I-
you were
we're
not
not
paying
paying
attention at all and can't retain information.
But I
yet
got
you're the
that
only
one.
one who
Matt?
understood that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that
What were you
I
not-
was no thoughts head empty about Marmalade being bad. I was just like
Oh.
along for the ride, but I got the Crimson Paw for some
You
reason.
got that on lock. You knew it was Fox.
Yeah, I don't know.
She breaks them out, and then after they do, the bad guys turn on Wolf, and so it's just Wolf and Foxington
Oh,
together.
we haven't mentioned title cards for everyone's names,
Oh, that's
which
right.
is so funny. Oh wait, at the beginning when Wolf was introducing everyone and it was like shark, piranha, and then after his monologue, it just stopped on him. It said Wolf. It's really funny.
Do they have one here for Crimson Paw when she comes?
They
in?
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
do.
They do.
I liked the animation effect they had whenever they took a headshot of everyone too.
Yeah.
Like everything went illuminated behind them or went black behind them, and then it would just outline them for like a split second. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Marmalade works on the meteorite and using its power.
Guys, we should have known she was the Crimson Paw. She had an eyebrow piercing.
We should
All,
have
it
known.
was
all
right in
comes
front of
back
us the
to
whole
the
time.
eyebrow piercing. Chekhov's
It
eyebrow
all comes
piercing.
back. I wonder if there'll be something about it in the second one.
I
Do you
hope
think?
so.
Do you think?
On a second one.
Do you think that'll be the focus of
Yeah.
the second movie?
I was writing my notes as the scene was playing out, so it's Marmalade works on the meteorite and is using the power for like brain power, for like telekinesis, for like
The
all the
ultimate
guinea
power source.
pigs to create an
Yeah.
army.
It's
Because he
Cerebro,
was
yes.
experimenting. He was experimenting on them earlier, so he would
Yeah.
be able to do this.
Mhm.
And that's why he had them
Right,
break them
and
out.
the plan is to have all the guinea pigs drive the trucks that are coming from all of his various charities to give him the
Yes.
money rather than deliver where they need to go.
Classic investment.
Yeah, and make
Classic
it look like a
investment.
heist, and that he's not the guilty
Yes.
party.
It's just a
Correct.
bunch of guinea pigs.
Yeah.
That everyone would think the bad guys had set up somehow.
Well, they're
and-
the
wait, guys.
scapegoat for everything.
And
Yeah, that's
also,
true.
they're also guinea pigs in a way because they were the
Mm.
experiment. The experiment was just, can we rehabilitate them?
Experiment 626.
Experiment 626.
You know, the second movie should have a character who's a literal scapegoat. He should be a goat.
That'd
That'd
be
be funny.
He should be a writer on these movies.
Yes.
Wolf and Foxington see a guinea pig themselves, and then she brings him to her lair, and she has a bunch of cool gear, and she's like a spy kid.
You.
What? Did Luke just say gear back to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you cut out, so I was waiting.
Gear.
Foxington hacks a satellite, and they find guinea pig
Yeah.
heat signatures.
Wait, it was a satellite that detected suspicious activity.
Yes, just any suspicious activity. And they figure out that Marmalade's gonna steal $1 billion. Wolf and Foxington decide that they're gonna
Get
steal
her-
the meteorite.
Do you get her backstory here?
I don't remember it. Can you?
He was gonna steal the golden dolphin, but then she was like,
I
"No, we
guess.
gotta do the right
And she
thing."
just looked in the mirror.
She looked in the mirror and went, "No, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
good
I'm
now."
gonna
I
be a
don't
governor.
remember that. I'm-
And then became the governor.
I'm gonna
Not
be
in
the governor.
Sacramento.
Which
Not in Sacramento.
Can we also
Okay,
say
wait a second. Sorry.
the governor is not a position you just go from being some random person to being most of the time. That's like you got to be in
Hey.
local government. You got to work your way
But
up.
not everyone's Diane, a fox with an eyebrow piercing.
You know
Not
what?
Everybody is Diane.
She's the Arnold Schwarzenegger of this, I guess. Just
Yes.
doing something completely different and then becoming the governor of California. somehow.
Correct. Yep. Yep.
Luke and Kelly, is Diane in the trailer for the second one?
I can't remember.
Okay, I didn't remember
think
either,
she better
so
be.
I
think she
was okay. I didn't
It'd be-
remember.
I mean, it's an animated movie. It'd be weird if she wasn't.
for sure. I was just curious because
It's
I
not like
didn't
they
remember,
can't-
so I did not expect her to team up with them. Actually,
Yeah. I hope that no, whatever. Keep going.
well, they're gonna steal the meteorite. Oh, I was gonna say that you guys were talking about Diane's backstory. I missed that part, so I was kind of
She
confused
was
on
in the
all of her
FBI.
motivations. I
She
kind of
accidentally shot an FBI agent.
what?
Shit! What's Denise's backstory in Hot Rod?
Oh,
What is it?
She was training, shooting training in the FBI, and some of her coworker came back from being undercover, but he was in the criminal gear, and so she shot
Or-
him and killed him.
Is it like when they have like pop-up things that you have to
Yes.
shoot?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she shot him.
my God. That's Denise's in Hot Rod, you say?
That was a
Yeah.
possible backstory that
That's
they were
pretty good.
It
working.
is.
I have
That-
never
that-
heard
Thrilled
that.
me.
No,
That's
Seth,
so funny.
Seth Meyers just said, "What if we could do this?"
I thought
And
it
they
was
didn't.
Yorm.
I forgot.
No, I
that was on the
heard that.
podcast. I forgot about that. That's insane.
That's so funny. I forgot about it too.
Yeah, and so she had to go back home because
Uh,
she got kicked out of the FBI for shooting us another FBI agent.
I
But
think
they said they didn't have the budget to do it.
I think
That'd be so
Yorm's idea was for her to like bugs.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hey, both things can be true.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, I thought Diane's Foxington's backstory. I missed it, so I was confused by all of her motivation. Like I
Okay.
just didn't think they really elaborated. So I kind of thought she was doing like a long ploy
That's what
as a
I
heist.
wanted
like
to happen.
I didn't realize that she had actually turned good. I thought it was all something for her own gain by the end of it. So I was confused.
Mark, to
I
be fair to
wish.
you, yeah, the entire change was I just looked at myself in the mirror and decided to be good. Like
That
it was not
Okay.
deeper than that.
I like
Yeah.
Denise's better for Hot Rod.
Mark, for a split second, I also thought that was the deal, and then I was like, oh, this is good. Becoming the governor so she could steal the golden
That's
dolphin,
what I thought.
this is good.
Yeah, and then I
Because I
thought that.
just-
Yeah.
I wanted them to be, the morally gray guys throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the second movie should be called.
The morally gray
Morley
guys.
Gray guys.
Yeah.
The next movie where they're facing another one, Luke, isn't that the most Fast and Furious 6 thing you've ever heard of in your life?
Yes. And I told Kelly there was a shot of LA, and I was like, "Wow, that looks." I told her it looked like Furious 7.
It absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay,
I know
okay.
exactly what you're talking about. Luke, do you remember when they fought? Never mind. I'm gonna move on. They fought with the wrench.
come to this
They fought
every
with
time,
they fought
every
with the
time,
wrench,
yes.
and
Of course, I remember.
and the ground broke underneath them on the parking garage. Okay, let's just move on. Did they go back? Okay, so the other bad guys go back to their loft, their new
Yeah,
loft that
underneath
they
the
got.
sewer, underneath the bridge.
It's weird that
Yeah.
they didn't show them move into this place, but apparently they live there now.
Must be a
You bet-
deleted scene.
So
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
weird.
could you a deleted scene, 40 minutes of them just moving boxes.
I was super confused on where they found the time to do a move like this, but I was like, it's an anime movie.
Especially
Anyway,
out of the sewer.
there's one push pop in the freezer, which later we found out Wolf left there intentionally. And Snake gives it to Shark to cheer him up, which Snake would never have done in the beginning of the movie. And so they're like, oh my god, he is capable of change.
You know what? I think Wolf is full of shit.
Yeah,
I think he
don't think
accidentally left it.
Yeah.
I don't even think he was the one who
don't think
left
he-
it at all. I think he just lied.
I think he was just claiming that as his
Yeah,
own.
yeah. Then the guinea pigs start to steal the money trucks.
Wait,
Good.
did Diane and Wolf get caught yet?
Get
When
caught
he
doing
couldn't
what?
help himself with the golden dolphin? I don't know what the fuck they were doing, being quite honest. But they were.
Yeah, they
sneaking
went to
around.
go steal the meteorite, and then the golden dolphin is
Oh, yeah.
there, and then
Oh, that's right.
he decides
Oh,
to
he
try
couldn't
to
help himself.
Yes, even though it was like an obvious
Yes.
trap, he does it anyway. They
Ah,
get
yes.
caught.
Yes. That whole scene made me laugh a lot.
That was right here,
Wolf and
Kelly.
that
That
whole
was
thing.
right where we were.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was like the way they were animated. It's so silly the way they animate him throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
whenever he runs like putting his feet up. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But we find out here, but it's a play. It's a play. That Snake is working with Marmalade because after the push pop incident, he was like, "No, I gotta be super evil." So then he started working with Marmalade. It's actually just a play. Which to me, I got confused because I was immediately like, "It's a play." Then they left without him, and I was like, "It's not a play." And then it was like, "No, it is a play." So I think that they did that intentionally. They got me good. Because when they left without him, I was like, "Oh, Snake is just bad.
Yep.
Is he the bad guy at the second one? What's happening?"
Yep.
Anyway,
Well,
they steal it.
I was. Never mind. Go ahead.
They steal the meteorite, and where are we?
This is good. This is my favorite part.
Go
this
ahead.
is my favorite thing. I genuinely love the fact that they're like, we're not giving this back until we go get Snake.
Yeah.
I love the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that they prioritize. They're like, he can have the ultimate power source.
But
All he
Snake has
wants-
got to be
we
part of
just-
it.
our
That's
friends-
what
Yeah,
genius.
yeah.
Snake has to be a part of it.
We did also miss the
I
part
love their priorities.
where Diane and Wolf are strung up, and the thing that saves them is Piranha's fart because it takes out the guard.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
So,
of course.
Of course,
yeah.
I don't want to
Right.
miss that.
Yes, and they leave them. They almost let them get like
Yeah,
blendered because they're too busy having a dance break.
Yes.
because they're on their side again. That was
When they show up to turn in the money, Foxington is like Tron biking around everyone.
Yes, no, I thought of Tron. Yep.
But then they're like Kelly said, and they're like, "No, we have to get Snake. We can't give this over to the police unless Snake is with us." And they know that Snake is a good guy too.
I love it. We can't do this without our friend.
We can't do it. So they run away, which also makes them look like they're continuing to steal it.
I love it.
Marmalade makes all the guinea pigs come after them like a sea of water. It's just like they're surfing on
Like
it
the
with their car.
gnomes in Gravity Falls.
Yes,
He's
that's
Yeah.
very little Gideon.
Very little.
Marmalade, he's very little Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
Snake tells Marmalade to chill. Marmalade throws him out of the helicopter. And then he bites on, barely hanging on. Wolf agrees to give him the meteorite if he pulls Snake back up, but he kicks Snake off instead, so Wolf has to drive a ton of guinea pigs off the all of those guinea pigs are definitely dead. They didn't show it, but they fell so far to their deaths. And they catch him, and then they point break fall, where they hold on to
Yeah,
each
they
other, and Snake and Wolf make up.
Guys, this is
yeah.
crazy though. And I know that we're gonna make it is said in every movie, but I love the confidence to say we're gonna make it as soon as you leave. As soon as you leave the road. When you're not even close. But all of them falling from the sky and holding hands, that's family right there.
That is.
I
Family.
love those guys.
What was funny
Speaking of fears,
was I put that it was like Point Break before they held hands. I was like, okay, now it's really
Yeah.
like Point Break.
yeah.
But you know what Wolf has?
What?
Trusty grappling hook.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Um,
I always like. It's always a funny bit of comedy when it's like, jump off of the thing. Where it's like,
Yeah.
in any other movie, they'd probably make it to the other side. They don't even make it a third of the way.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Not even
hilarious. It's like not even close.
it's like
They
the pool
just
jump
left.
in Hot
Yeah.
Rod.
It's Hot Rod,
Yeah.
another Hot Rod reference.
Again.
Yeah.
It's always good.
Somehow
They're talking about in the Hot Rod podcast when they're talking about it, how it's obviously so intentional that he's going into the pool. Like, it's obviously they're hoping and praying that he goes into the pool.
Could you imagine if he didn't? Oh my god.
That would have been bad.
That'd have been a nightmare.
somehow here the mind powers break of the meteor, like the guinea pigs seem to be set free and they run away, but I kind of didn't understand why. Do you guys know? Because like they were all running underneath the car and then they all ran away, and it seemed like the mind powers broke, but the meteorite was still intact. Or did I?
But did it get taken off of one of their heads?
I think his helmet came off, maybe.
I thought one of them
Yeah.
was still wearing it, but maybe not.
Snake took it off.
Oh, okay.
I know that.
Okay.
But There's a really good joke after he does the grappling hook, that the stupid fucking police officer was right above, and Wolf is crawling up, and he just tries to crawl back down.
Yeah. That's good.
Foxington here tries to come clean to the chief, but and the media, but Wolf stops her, and the bad guys turn themselves in. They're like, "We got you. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Just stay the governor."
I wouldn't.
There is something funny to me
I
about
wouldn't.
them giving themselves up voluntarily takes all the fun out of it for the chief, and I think that's just kind of funny and telling. You know.
Marmalade falls back down, and it turns out that the meteor. Okay,
This is convoluted.
this was a lot. The meteorite that they had that whole time, well, not the whole time, but since Snake joined Marmalade, was a lamp.
Yes, because he says it at the beginning when they first go to Marmalade's house. They go,
Oh, yes. Is it?
meteorite, and he goes, no, that's just a lamp.
Mm.
Foreshadowing.
So Snake had been planning it the whole time, and they had moved the meteorite to a different place, or it was still, I don't know.
It was still in the lab.
Still in the lab, but
was-
then it exploded. Okay, so a bunch of stuff is shown of like
Okay.
how Snake was there, but I don't know.
Well,
it
that's what he
exploded.
was doing when he had the helmet on the whole time. Because the whole time Snake had the helmet on, he was switching. Well, not the whole
Right.
time, but whatever. But what I'm saying is convoluted is that Marmalade comes back down, tries to make it that he's the good guy still, but then the meteorite is right there. That's a lamp. Yes. I'm not confused about that. I'm confused about Marmalade and how he was expecting to get away with any of it, but it doesn't matter. So
I think he was trying to say that I saved it from them, but then how were you there in the
Right.
first place if you didn't
In
know
your
what was going
helicopter.
on?
But
but
then-
everyone's gonna believe him because he's a guinea pig.
But then this jewel
Oh.
that Diane had, does it fall out of his mouth? Does she drop it?
He puts it in his pocket. So
Okay.
so it was a ring. So she stole that when she in her time as a thief.
So everyone knew the Crimson Paw took it. Yes.
Yes, and then she had it as a ring, a piece of jewelry and then he took it and he put it in his pocket in front of them. And so when he gets squished, it falls out of his pocket.
Gotcha. And so they pin the Crimson Paw stuff on Marmalade here, and he goes to prison.
Yeah. I love the fact that that Snake is just like, I got it covered, blows it up.
Yeah.
And then when they're in the car, he goes, someone need to take care of that thing. That thing is dangerous. It's really funny.
And then we come to end of movie. We do have a mid-credit scene, but
I also think it's interesting though, because when they're in the car and Snake and Wolf make up and everything, he's like, I got you to admit how much you care about me. Wolf never had a problem admitting how much
No.
he cared about Snake. Snake had a problem admitting how much he cared about them. I don't think that's where the problem
He's
is.
projecting. He's
He's
projecting.
projecting. That's what it is. Yeah.
He's proven, yes, that this is his way of caring about them.
It is funny to me that like the end of the movie is good. We've paid our debts to society.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we cut to 1 year later in the mid-credit scene, and they're getting out of prison for good behavior. All of them at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all the guards are like, "Hey, see ya, guys.
Yeah.
See ya."
Yeah.
Now
They're gonna
they
hang
don't-
out with them socially later.
I
Yeah.
wonder if the next one's gonna go into this, but they don't know what to do once they're out. They make a line.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do?
What are they if
What
they're not
are
the bad
we?
guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think the plot, or like what they're struggling with in the second one, is that they're trying really hard not to be the bad guys, but they're the bad guys.
Oh my god! It is just
Down.
Fast and Furious.
Mhm.
Yeah, it all
They just go back. They just go back and forth, being good guys and bad guys.
But no, I
Yeah.
support them being quote unquote bad. I don't
Oh,
think
I'm
they're
fine
that
with
bad.
that. I'm
I'm saying the bad guys just because that's like who they are, you know?
Yeah.
I
That's
think-
their family.
Are they gonna be like?
Family.
You guys ever heard the term black hat and white hat hackers?
Like spy versus spy.
It's like
Exactly.
blue collar, white
Mr.
collar,
Robot?
like Mr. Robot.
White hat hackers are hackers that actually like work for like governments and stuff who hack
Oh, I
like on
see.
behalf of people, and black hat ones are ones that do it for nefarious purposes. They're going to be like the white hat hackers now. They're going to,
I hope
Yes.
not.
yeah,
What they should
I
do,
want them to just beat the guys.
yeah.
they're
Let's
definitely
just go back to robbing.
yeah, they're definitely the good guys against a new set of bad guys in the next one from
Yes.
what it looks.
Yes.
What I want them to do is in the third one, I want Wolf to have a son we didn't know about, and then he's
Yeah.
bad, and then they go
Yeah.
on the submarine, and
Right.
imagine they just
Sorry,
do
yes,
the
of
Fast and
course.
Furious. I want them to do Fate of the Furious, where then he's just the bad guy, and it's called The Bad Guy for the third one, and it's just Fox because he has to. Hear me out. It could work.
And then one of the movies is just called The Guys,
the
guys.
just gets shorter,
and they just hang out.
and then it's just guys.
They're just guys.
Guys.
It's just hanging.
All right, that's the bad guys. I actually something that
Yay.
confused me was thought this movie came out way earlier than 2022 for some
I
reason.
also
Really?
forgot that it was only 2022.
It was only 3
I thought
years
in my
ago,
head-
but in my brain it was like 2016.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wanted to say
crap.
2018. I don't know why.
Yeah, I thought it was like, well, I didn't really know anything about the animation style. When I saw it in the trailer for the second one, I thought it was an updated one, and it was like the first movie was pre-Spider-Verse, and this one was. I didn't realize that they were both after Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
So,
How funny.
isn't it crazy that Spider-Verse 3 was supposed to come out in 2024, and now it's coming out in 2027?
Holy crap! It's not coming out till 2027.
Yeah, it got delayed a year because of the workers' conditions, and then the strike
Oh.
happened, and then they were
gotcha.
working on other stuff, and some of them were working on K-pop Demon Hunters, and so that it just kept getting delayed. So now it's 2027.
Wow. Jeez, I didn't know that.
It's just crazy that it was supposed to be 2024.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Wow.
pay your workers properly.
I know, seriously, this wouldn't have been a problem if they just would have set it 3
Yeah.
years in the future anyway, so it didn't. They didn't have awful conditions anyway. Okay, that's the bad guys. Do you guys have any closing thoughts on it? We'll start with Luke. We'll go the same order.
Closing thoughts. The Bad Guys is a fun time. The Bad Guys 2 is going to be the best theater experience ever, and Mark's going to enjoy himself.
I gotta read
Those
the
are my thoughts.
companion novel after. Or so is this a novelization of Bad Guys 2, or because they're based on
Yes,
books?
that's correct.
No, wait. So
I'm-
they're based on books. Is this Bad Guys 2 book,
Yeah.
or is this a novelization of the movie?
Oh,
It should be a movie novelization that you can bring to the
which is
theater and read
hilarious
along.
considering that they are books.
Should I bring it? Should I
That
read it
is
in the
cool.
theater?
You should read along.
Read
You should.
along with
You
it.
should read to me while the movie's
Yeah, I'll
happening.
just whisper in your ear while I'm reading as it's happening.
Say, no, this wasn't in there. This is different.
the
Stroke isn't in
novelization.
here.
Okay, wait, Luke, Mr. Researcher, can you see if Bad
Yeah.
Guys was just one book, and so maybe they only had a novelization of the second one because maybe it was only one book? Because I think
Well,
it's
there
like
are
I think it's like a
multiple.
children's
There's
book,
like 6.
right?
It's well, we got you like issue
Oh,
21,
you're right.
22,
But wait,
and that was their final
so is
one.
it a novelization, the one you got me?
Yes, it
So
should be a
it's
movie
under-
novelization. of Bad Guys.
That's actually hold on. Matt, what do you think about this first movie?
I was thinking that when we were talking during this, that scene when they actually didn't do something bad, but everyone assumed it was them because they're the bad guys. I thought of that scene from Stand By Me where Chris Chambers is talking about stealing the lunch
I'm gonna
money.
Cry.
And he's like, yeah, I stole it, but it's like nobody even asked. They just assumed that I did it. Yeah.
But he gave it back, and then
How
it's
did
the
he give it
lunch
back?
lady that actually took it.
That's a good
who let
scene.
him because it was Anyway, oh.
That's what it made me think of. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
Chris.
man, that's a good movie. Oh, River Phoenix. I miss
Yeah.
him. This is a really fun movie. I had a really good time. I didn't know what to expect at all going in because we've like made a lot of jokes about the bad guys, but I really liked it. Kelly, what are your thoughts? Final thoughts.
I thought this was a great movie. I think it's so solid. It flew by for me, honestly. Luke and I had to watch it in 2 parts because he has to work, but but both times it flew by. Yeah, I had a great time. I would highly recommend it.
I liked this movie. I didn't love it, but people like the second one more. I hope I like it less
They
so
do.
I can.
Really?
Well, there's a bunch
Wow.
of bots that are reviewing it.
Nope.
Nope. Lies.
There's a bunch of botches. It's like AI stuff, Luke. There's a bunch of stuff going on,
Yeah, schmeifi.
You know what? I can't argue with that. So, I thought this was a solid movie. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but it was. I would watch it again, and I hope the second one's even better. So, that's all we have for you today. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Next week we'll be doing Bad Guys 2, and we will see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.